Starting with that one, huh?
Fuck you. This is a good movie. Good movie.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 11, I believe, of the Beerdcast.
Can we count episodes?
And
this is how it starts.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
God
start
bless you,
off
America.
Never forget.
And everybody else listening.
Start off by saying hello. Start with my good friend John.
Let me introduce him for you.
I'm Zimmer's good friend John. Hello.
Amy.
Kevin Bonechin.
Oh, this is Curry.
Speak up.
It's uphill.
No, you're going to be quiet as fuck. Speak up.
Unless you lean in and talk in your special voice.
Nah, the special voice is reserved for
Episode 10.
special occasions. Yeah, episodes ending with 0.
And I'm Zimmer. And tonight we have our celebrity guest, Matt. Matt, say hello.
Hello.
And we also have our special guest filling in for Danny, who was unable to join us tonight. His name is also Matt. Special guest Matt, say hello.
This is special guest Matt.
Funniest thing. We've hit our peak right there.
Alright, stop it.
I love it.
That's it. That's it.
I'm used to
downhill.
climaxes after about 30 seconds. So.
Oh, really? We're just starting with your sexual incompetence.
Well, last time we started my inward penis, I figured.
That's true. It wasn't too long after that.
It's not if you finish early. It's if you keep going and
Oh
afterwards.
God, no.
And just pretend.
No, that's-
You are so selfish.
That's sleepy time.
Yeah, you punch her in the face and go to sleep.
I wish my penis was barbed though. That way, as I go out, I want to be able to retract
Remove.
all
All the semen.
all the semen. Amy, why do you have so much semen in your vagina?
Amy, out of all of okay,
No!
okay, real talk, real question, Amy. Out of all of the men and women walking around on the face of this planet,
Real
you
talk,
choose this one.
Get real on her, Matt.
Everybody,
Start talking real.
everybody.
Straight talking Matt. Let him talk straight to you.
What
Amy.
about this man said, yeah, I think was it just, I can tolerate him? Was that it? Or is there some deep, dark secret about you that he puts up with?
I think she murdered a man, and John was the only witness. And
You've been blackmailed
Alright,
into
you
this
have two
marriage.
options.
You guys, I know what you did last summer without me.
I would never do. I would.
You totally. I
would
I
totally
know
have
what
you
you
be a
did
part of
last
that.
summer without me.
I would have you be a part
You
of
killed
that.
a drifter, drowned him, and
I
or
would kill
tossed
no
his body
man
in the lake,
when he
without
comes
and now
back-
he's haunting you, and I wasn't even
Oh,
involved.
you guys want to see a dead body?
Curry.
No, I don't want to see the dead body,
No,
but I
you
want to
have
be
to
at least
change the
involved
story.
in the dead
You have
body.
to-
How could you not be involved with the dead body?
Because you didn't involve me. You and Amy killed him by yourself
Listen,
and left me at
if
home.
we're gonna kill a man, there has to be one stoner amongst that group because he needs to be the first one to die.
Well, it's not gonna be
'cause we
me. I
have
don't
no black
smoke weed.
friends.
There's got to be a guy going along that thinks this is a
Come
bad idea.
on.
Okay,
Really? That's
we need to write this down.
assumption.
We need to, like, once a year, have a big, like, sale or some
Murder.
fundraiser for Amy so that in 10 years she can get psychological help. When all of this starts coming full circle. Because you're going to
Full
need
circle.
it. You're
I
gonna
don't know where you're going with this, but what are you gonna do without me when that spirit of a man comes to haunt you? You're gonna say then,
I'm
I
gonna
wish
come to you.
I wish Curry was
Well,
around, but
little-
I can't see him because I didn't kill him.
Little did you know from day one he's been training his daughter like Hit Girl to defend him.
Seriously, don't know where you're going with these things, Matt.
What good point.
Yeah.
Well,
That escalated quickly.
sorry, Amy, for just involving you in the very
You at least gonna invite me when Hellraiser comes to town?
I hope to uninvite myself when that happens.
Nah, we totally
What is
know.
Hellraiser?
Dude.
Pinhead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, he really likes the Smashing Pumpkins. I think it's just because he has his side band where he tours as a Billy Corgan lookalike. That's a little joke for you '90s kids.
That was a really
We're
bad
all
joke.
90s kids and nobody.
Yeah.
No one got that.
No one
I
gets-
have
No one gets that Pinhead looks
This
like
is-
Billy Corgan.
I don't know who that is.
Ah,
Smashing.
I don't know who
Yes.
Billy Corey.
Yeah. Billy Corgan. He's
He's a
Smashing
bald guy
Pumpkins.
that whines a lot and is supposedly artsy.
Well, I mean,
Shut up, Amy.
When you guys were kids, did your parents
no.
like lather you in sunscreen?
I
The
like the word
lather part, maybe.
Yeah.
Sunscreen, not so much.
No.
No,
Not really.
no,
I mean,
no, no.
Yes.
it's a really
Okay.
weird question.
Yeah.
Did my
Okay,
Cancer,
one
cancer,
of
cancer.
us out of all of. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
When
5,
you say
6, 7.
lather, do you mean like creepy amounts
Put
of
cream
sunscreen?
sunscreen on you
with sunscreen.
before.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Before
are
going
you
swimming,
asking
it's
me
like,
about
out of
so you just
7.
apply the
You know, if you
sunscreen to
cream
us.
sunscreen on your face.
It's so funny
Yeah, that
because
was.
us 90s kids. Okay.
Oh, God.
us
There's-
90s kids
Okay, there's.
growing up in the 90s? We know what Saved by the Bell is.
Blink-182
No,
is a band.
I don't know why this.
Boy Meets World is my favorite show, and I like putting on the slap bands.
To cut your wrist.
It's pretty much the 90s.
Alright, continue, Amy.
Lisa
Okay.
Frank.
Us
Yeah.
90 kids who were not lathered in sunscreen and dealt with not being able to sleep at night because we were.
Why do you keep on having to say lathered?
Yeah.
Okay,
That sounds pedophilic when you say
Okay,
that.
we
Very
were not.
sexual term.
Sunscreen
Yeah.
was not applied to us generously.
So,
Wow!
just digging.
I have a feeling this has to be something sexual now.
It's not.
Because you had a chance to get away from it, you just dove right back to that hole. You be lying in
Protecting skin is important, and you should do it.
But I mean,
And it didn't happen to us.
Wear a rubber.
How much?
I'm not drunk enough for this.
How much sunscreen are you talking about? Like, I don't understand the question. Did our parents put sunscreen on us, or did
Like,
they put
okay, before you
like
go
a
to a
large
zoo trip.
amount?
All right, before you go to a zoo trip.
Yeah, you're in the sun and on blacktop. Why would your parents not put
Okay,
sunscreen
because
on?
I
Because they
feel
didn't
like
love you?
it was a 90s
Exactly.
thing.
Never did.
Because I never got sunscreen put on me,
Oh.
ever. The
Your
person I work for now, she also grew up
Do
in the
you
90s.
tan?
She never had sunscreen put on her.
I mean, if you have fair skin,
I have very fair skin.
I mean,
You can see my freckles. I'm really freckly.
nah, it's a little dark.
Okay, well, I'm really freckly.
I don't-
But anyways,
I don't want to get
But
that close.
so us 90s kids, it's not very nice.
No, I didn't mean it. I respect your.
You hear that, John?
What's wrong with my wife?
I don't want to get in a personal
wife?
area.
I want you inside her personal area.
Ah.
No, okay, us 90s kids.
There's a lot of John Cena in there.
I'm done. Okay.
There's like
I have
45
no point.
sperm in there. You guys, that's a lot.
Hey, they're 90s kids.
That's what you did in the 90s. I've never jerked off with
So
sunscreen.
for
Is that
every
weird?
person that may still be listening, at this
Don't do it
point-
with shampoo, because that
no,
shit burns when
that's,
you take a
that's
piss.
truth. Truth
I
is
feel like
not
if you're
spoken.
jerking
What?
off and using shampoo, just don't. Just dry. I guess dry. I feel like dry would be better than shampoo.
Wait, you do realize if
Yeah,
you're
I
jerking
think
off with
so, too.
shampoo, you're in the shower, right?
No, I thought he was on his computer.
Oh man, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
And he was like, I need something
Then you just
quick.
have, like, this lathered soap on you.
Yeah.
To be fair, your pubes are probably very energized by all of the.
I don't think I had pubes when I was doing this.
Nailing it, dude.
Done.
Nailed that punchline.
I think like Louis C.K. is listening. He's like,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
like,
new.
this kid's got moxie.
Yeah, this is the
This
next-
kid's got pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
This is
I'm-
the next one.
Pizzazz
All right.
pizza.
If
This
we,
kid is going places.
part of me's happy nobody listens to this.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nobody's listening right now.
Now,
Yeah,
this is probably would have been better if we all would have thought about this beforehand, but I just thought of it. If you had your own sitcom, what would be the name?
But now I'm all I
that's a
can
really
think
good
about
one.
is pubes.
Tasteful in
this is-
Seattle.
So,
Wait, Kevin, what's yours?
Tasteful in Seattle.
Tasteful in Seattle.
come
Why is
on,
that?
man.
I don't know. That's it.
Huh.
There's not even like a follow up to that.
Curry in the house.
I feel like it'd just be a racist
Curry's
show.
Kitchen.
Like you're actually black in that show.
It would be hanging with Mr. Cooper
Yeah.
with what's that guy's name? His last name's Curry.
Cooper.
So I would be like that show.
Yeah. The only
don't
Curry
wanna
I can
use
think of
him.
is Tim Curry, and I don't think that's right.
Andrew Curry? Yeah, that's my
I don't want to use your.
All I can think is Tim Curry. That's all I can
That's all.
think.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tim
obviously,
Curry's
I'm
all I
thinking
can
of
think
Tim
of.
Curry. That's not right.
Of course it's not
I
right, because
watched
this
that
isn't
show,
Rocky
though.
Horror Picture Show.
Because that's the only movie he's been in.
Yeah, it's all
Curry,
he
what's
ever
the best
did.
movie you've ever seen? Like the best.
Like the best?
Well, objectively or his subjective favorite?
Like whatever Curry thinks.
What gets you hard?
Not what gets him hard.
Like
Well,
best movie.
I was gonna say we're talking film or movie. Like,
Movie I enjoyed the most probably be Triple X starring Vin Diesel.
I thought so. That's also the movie that gets you hard, right?
I mean,
Come on.
do for my country.
he does a lot for his country.
More than a
Like he gets into some sticky situations and gets out of them unscathed.
Yeah.
This totally gets him hard.
Uh,
I'm
Gets
feeling
me
a little
hard.
wiggle. I
just
don't
because you
know.
say the word sticky doesn't mean your mind has to go places.
No, it's Vin Diesel.
Yeah, it is Vin Diesel.
Thank you.
He's a total
Yeah.
hard body. What about it? Man, it's just,
You're a hard body. I'm a soft body. We should be hard bodies together.
No, we got references over here.
I'm glad
This
you
guy's
got
got references for days.
When you say soft body, I actually think Gumby. I think
Oh.
Gumby when you say soft body.
Gumby was great.
You're
wrong.
Fuck
Your
is wrong
opinion
with
is
you?
invalidated.
You guys ever watch Gumby? It's kind of scary.
When I was a kid,
I have not watched it as an
That
adult.
show used to
Yeah.
scare the
Shit, I don't
Scared
think
the
I
shit
watched
out
it.
of me too.
Change.
It's
That's
like
why-
Josie
yeah.
and the Pussycats. Not joking, they would go to space and there'd be like scary aliens. Man.
I didn't even watch that show because I was so
Oh,
scared.
I hate like the scary
Oh, there were
aliens.
other ripoffs.
Like I like
of
Space Ghost too. Brack is a villain. Brack,
Jabberjaw.
Coast, like, help.
Hey, yeah, revolutionized the whole entire cartoon.
You know
network.
cartoon I miss?
Probably some shitty one. I don't know.
Oh, you're in this mood today.
You ass.
The Batman cartoons, 'cause
Curry.
those are pretty good.
I was
Venture
gonna say
Brothers.
Johnny Bravo. I
Yeah,
loved
okay.
Johnny Bravo.
I liked Dexter.
Courage the
Dexter's
Cowardly
Lab was
Dog.
Yeah, Dexter.
Yeah, his laboratory.
Dexter's Lab was amazing.
Yeah.
Anything by Tartakovsky is pretty much just gold at that point. I love.
I just
anything
got
he
pissed
does.
at Dee Dee though.
She was
I'm
so
like,
annoying.
respect his privacy.
I
But
miss.
the Rugrats are
Like a
still the
10-year-old
best.
too.
I miss Samurai Jack. I'm sad that
I did
show
like
got.
that one.
I mean, I'm glad that he went on to do the Clone Wars stuff with everything, but
Nah,
I
fuck him.
loved Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was the best.
I was too old for that.
Venture Brothers. is
You
the
didn't have to
best.
be. You were never too old for Samurai Jack. That was just a great story all
I
around.
just never watched.
Such a
Cartoon
unique
Network.
premise.
I didn't really either.
After that, like after, I don't know. I stopped watching Cartoon Network pretty early because it got bad.
I pretty
Then it
much.
got great though.
No, it didn't.
I remember seeing Aqua Teen Hunger Force for the
Adult
first
Swim
time.
was
Yeah.
great.
Dude,
I-
Hey Arnold was
Adult Swim
awesome.
great.
Hey,
Yeah,
Arnold,
that
That
was-
yeah.
that
The
wasn't
one
Cartoon
thing
Network.
that Cartoon
Nickelodeon.
Network
The
taught
Wild
me
Thornberry.
was from
On
Courage the Cowardly Dog was that children singing is the
Yeah.
the creepiest, most
Mhm.
disturbing thing. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Courage was
Oh.
scary.
It had like just the right amount of scary though.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Like,
good.
It kind of reminded me of Ren and Stimpy kind of thing, and
I hated that show.
I didn't like it either.
I didn't
It
like
made me
Ren and
sick.
Stimpy.
What was the
What? You guys didn't like
what
Ren
was
and
the
Stimpy?
monsters story where the guy had like
Real Monsters.
eyeballs?
Real monster.
Yeah.
I could
That's
not.
Nickelodeon.
I hated
I like
that.
that.
Yeah, why would we
That's
bring
good.
Nickelodeon into this conversation?
Yeah.
We're talking about Cartoon Network.
Oh,
Get your
I'm
network
just thinking
straight.
about
Nick,
cartoons in
Yeah, I was
general.
just thinking cartoons.
Well,
If we're gonna start talking Nickelodeon, mine was The Last Airbender. I love The Last Airbender.
Ugh.
The
I
cartoon.
haven't seen it.
No, I loved it.
What was that one?
haven't seen it.
The
Rocco's
one.
Modern Life.
It was actually really
No,
good.
it
That
was
was good.
like
You wouldn't like
the
it.
children's
I probably
version of Gladiators, where they had to climb that mountain at the end. And
Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Guts.
Oh,
Guts.
God damn it.
Oh.
Nickelodeon Guts. I already brought up Michael Malley on this podcast.
I
No one knew what I was talking about.
I didn't watch
I-
Nickelodeon.
I loved Guts. God, I loved it.
there was some really bad TV shows. Man. They came mostly from Nickelodeon.
Remember Figure It Out?
Yeah.
There's so many.
Did that have the?
You always knew it.
Yeah, I only watched that because of the host had nice tits. Yeah.
about Clarissa?
Was that
Explains
Sarah
It All?
Summers? Because she hosted everything
Sarah
in my
Summers. That's what it
childhood.
was.
Yeah.
It was only with one
And
M.
you know Clarissa
Yes.
Explains It All?
Yes, Melissa Joan Hart.
Melissa Joan Hart. Now that's
I
the
liked
person
Sabrina.
I hate.
Wow, I did not.
Wow.
I didn't see that.
Very unhateable.
Melissa Joan Hart. What was
Alright, we
she?
need to-
What was she in?
She was
Why-
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
What else
It
was
all
she in?
Melissa
Clarissa Explains It All, that was about it.
I didn't watch Sabrina.
Did you guys ever watch the Alice in Wonderland show when I think it might have been her where she would jump through the mirror?
No.
No.
Oh, so
Well,
good.
there's clues he jumped through a picture.
I
He
remember
also did a lot
Oh,
of cocaine.
yeah, dude, we can.
Melissa Joan
Blue's
Hart
gonna
got
do what we
a
can too.
witchy
No,
show.
Blue Skidoo, we
We
can't.
talking about-
Wait,
No,
all right, hold on,
no,
guys.
no,
We
no.
have way too
I
many
hate-
things going on at once.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
the most important one. We talking about MJH over here?
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Let it go.
I
Yo.
dislike her.
good old Melissa Joan. She totally has my
I
heart.
remember she was
Matt's gonna explain
never
to us
attractive to me.
why he hates
Because,
her.
well, it was because I was forced to watch it. Because my stepsister would always watch it.
This is a great show.
So you're taking out the anger that you're from your stepsister on her. That's not fair to Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah.
That is not
No,
fair to
and
her.
then- that's not fair to your childhood.
Then, well, let me
Stop.
Then she
Dean
was
Cain?
on that
Dean
Teenage Witch, and that was the worst show.
That was amazing. I loved it.
Just know
Oh,
it exists.
bad shows after
TGIF.
bad shows.
Yeah, Boy Meets World is all
Okay.
comes back together.
I got something we can discuss. Is there any? Let's go around the circle and talk about a show that you're ashamed that you like. A show that you like that most people really hate that you're ashamed that you
I
like.
has
know
to
I
be a
have an
tip.
answer to this, so I can't think of
Has to
one.
be a
Yeah.
TV show.
It can be. Let's stick with TV shows,
All
just
right,
to
I like
keep
that.
it
Keep it
generalized.
going.
I watched Queer Eye
I'll
for a
get
Straight
this.
Guy.
I'll get this. You?
Well, I watched
Alright.
Queer Eye for a Straight Guy like twice on Netflix, and then
No,
Netflix.
you have to like it.
Yeah.
You have to-
I did.
you
I
have-
wanted to watch it.
Did you
I-
like it?
Tanked.
It's okay. It's okay. We're all gonna say something
I
that
was
might
gonna say The
embarrass
Voice.
us.
Tanked.
The Voice.
Oh God!
For me,
I kept saying at work, and everyone made fun of me.
I need another beer. For me, Charmed. I liked that show.
Haven't seen
I
it.
don't even
I haven't,
know
I haven't even heard. Yeah,
No?
I haven't even
Oh,
heard
thank
it.
God.
I want. I want to judge you. I don't know what I'm judging.
I
on.
mean,
That's
It is a woman's show.
It's a show about three
Sorry.
super hot girls. So
I just thought of one that falls under that category,
I have
and
both.
it's everyone's gonna ridicule me a lot
The
more.
Princess Bride. Well, that's a movie.
Nah, just wait
I
for
have
it. Let's
really
go around.
I have mine, and then maybe.
Amy, well,
Mine is Tanked, where they
no
go
Tanked.
through and they do like these crazy awesome
is it like the
Aquariums?
touchy-feely experiment thing where you can't see?
no,
No.
no, it's literally where they just go through and like they make these awesome aquariums and like
like literally.
Oh.
Kevin made me feel like such a freaking moron for
Yeah.
loving this show. Like
Yeah.
I would sit on this couch and he would sit on
No,
the
it
recliner
wasn't the fact
and he
that
would make fun of me every time I had the show on.
It wasn't the fact that she watched the show. It's that I would come downstairs when I woke up. She was watching it. I would go upstairs. I would come back downstairs. She was still watching it.
But I would love talking about
And she would talk about it, and she would tell me everything about the tank.
about the cool tanks they made because it was incredible.
That's
Yes,
what I was doing.
we just experienced that a little bit.
yeah. Picture that,
Exactly
but I'm
what
like,
you're talking
yeah.
about.
But
Yes.
they were so talented.
you guys want to hear my idea for a show called Tanked?
Yeah.
I drive a tank into somebody's house. I go like, "You've been tanked."
Is this before or after you fire the shot?
No, I drive the tank into their house.
Oh, okay.
And
into
like
it.
when they're freaking
Okay.
out, like, "Oh my God, my house!" I get out the top hatch. I'm like, "You've been tanked."
And they see you, and they're like, "Ah, fucking curry."
No. They say, "Oh, fucking Zep."
Zap's dead, bro.
Oh, bring back Zep.
Sorry.
All right.
The show that I mean, everybody knows this show.
Oh, I know what he's gonna say. I'm gonna whisper it.
Why didn't you just let John say it?
I know,
that
but I
could
just
work.
wanna know that
on
I'm
a
right.
podcast, maybe that could work.
Okay.
I feel like before I even say the name of the show, I should maybe preface this.
No, don't.
No,
just
just
say the
say
name of
it.
the
All right,
goddamn
name of the show, Dawson's Creek.
Oh.
I want
Well, shit.
Well, I learned something about John anyways.
What did he explain? All right. The best shows to watch
I'm gonna go.
when my brother and I were growing up, cartoons were great. What was better was game shows.
You have a brother?
I do.
Okay. Continue.
We watched. And I'm not ashamed of this. These were great shows. Match Game,
Yes.
69, great show.
Yes.
We had a double whammy. I forget the name of it now.
Test Your Luck.
Test Your Luck, Newlyweds, all those shows, great shows.
That's with Bob Newhart. That's a great show.
My favorite memories, not just
Not
singular, but my favorite memories I have is when my brother and I woke up. We went straight to the couch with the same blankets we slept with. We sat on the couch, and we turned on Dawson's Creek because it was always on like one of, HN or some fucking Hallmark channel, and they always played like 4 hours of it every morning.
And it'd probably be like the shows in order, right? So you can get all.
Yeah,
the story.
I followed it in order. like I still remember when Pacey was having that affair with the teacher, and I just wanted to like reach out to him. Stop it, Pacey. Like you don't even like her.
You're so reckless, man.
You don't know what love is.
He found out.
One of the older kids from Dawson's Creek.
Oh my god.
He went on to be one of the main characters of Fringe.
Yeah,
you watch Fringe?
Peter. I love Fringe.
Yeah.
Well, I liked Fringe
Josh Jackson.
for like 2 seasons.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I like him.
He's so good.
Selma Blair in that show. Is that
Peter.
the name of that girl?
I don't know. The only
Black hair girl.
I know there's the blonde hair guy who's in a new show now.
I don't even think
He has
I've
3
already
names. He uses his middle name.
Selma Blair's from Legally Blonde.
But yeah, Peter Jackson, or Josh Jackson. He plays
Yeah.
Peter in Fringe.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Nah,
So,
he's kind of a douche.
I love him.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was good in Fringe for 2 seasons.
Well, 2
What show
seasons.
did you think it was,
For
babe?
2 seasons.
I thought it was Cake Boss.
No, fuck Cake Boss.
Oh.
You're just wrong.
Matt, what do you think?
Special guest, Matt.
Special.
Not celebrity
Yeah,
guest,
the other Matt.
I'm just gonna call him Tyrone.
I can go with that.
Well, I never even thought about those, like, celebrity chef shows, because
No, dude, those don't count. Let's
Okay,
do something
good.
here. Like, of
Well,
course, those
I
shows
Like
are
an
garbage.
actual
I have 2.
show.
First was a 90s show called ER.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dr. Green was
I like
wicked cool.
I'm
not joking.
I know you're not. I'm fascinated. I want to let you continue, but
that's an actual character.
I want to say to Curry, I am fascinated because what year were you born?
1988.
Everything from 1988 to the present day, you know.
I presume.
You
Oh, I
know
was born in
everything that has
1986,
happened
So I've got 2 years.
in pop culture from 8. That's so impressive.
And 80s are a little fuzzy. I would say 88,
Oh, no, I don't have
89,
anything
not
from
great.
the 80s.
Okay.
90 on,
90 on?
just spot on.
You fucking...
Like, just know
Yeah, me
everything.
too.
I
The one.
am actually not a person. I am a monster that is fed on media. So I just consume everything.
Okay.
But
I
I
think there's a
can't.
Star Trek episode that revolves around you.
Yeah, I mean, I was in that episode. It wasn't a good one though. I'm not
All right, well,
really
let's
recommend
just
it.
get
That's why
to-
they don't recognize who I am.
The second show that other people here will know about was Lost. I hate that show, but I
That's
watch
not a guilty
every
pleasure.
single one.
That should be. 'cause that's a shitty
it
show.
Yeah, it
be
should
because
be.
It's a bad. It's a poorly written show, but I like to watch it every time. Every week I like to watch it.
Yeah,
That's a
like-
show. When I started watching, I was like, "Oh, this could be kind of good." And then by like the second season, I was like, "That's a shame."
That's pretty
By
much
the
what
time
I'm
the
like with
second
them.
Every
season came
episode is
around.
Like, this is a shame, but I kept watching.
I was-
Yeah, that's The Walking Dead in a nutshell.
No, The Walking
Oh,
Dead is.
go
I am
fuck
not,
yourself.
I am not ashamed of watching The Walking Dead.
I mean,
Before we move on to The Walking Dead, I want to hear Zimmer's, because Zimmer,
Yeah.
He's been holding on to
he
this.
has my
Alright.
tenor hooks.
did you
I've
just
got-
hear it? It was The Walking Dead.
I've got 2. One of them, I'll start with the one that came out first. This was back when Curry and I were roommates in college, freshman year.
Okay.
So this would have been back
dark
in
ages.
2007,
Yeah, that math
fall
checks out.
2007.
All right.
Uh,
Were we talking to each other still?
yes.
Okay.
So it was definitely
Were
in
we
the fall.
friends or
Oh, yeah,
were
yeah.
we roommates at
Yeah.
this point?
we were friends.
Okay.
There was a show that I only think aired for one season on Fox called Kid Nation.
Yeah! Oh!
Fuck!
I love that show!
Yes! Yeah!
I just brought that show up a week ago.
Yeah!
Okay, explain Kid Nation to the people
Yeah.
who don't know.
Like
What
me.
is Kid Nation?
How do you not know what Kid Nation is?
Kid Nation is essentially...
Because apparently it was a shitty show.
They take a town that is the stereotypical town in an old western and throw 30 kids in it.
Utopia in the eyes of minors, essentially.
And
Did
But
somebody
not
die?
like-
no,
Not like the miners you would see in a western town.
right.
Am I right?
The youthful miners.
Yeah, nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically,
Hijinks.
like they give these kids like access to food, or not like they have to work for it,
Yeah.
but they have the knowledge of how to get food, everything they need. and they basically form like their own type of government, and it's really interesting.
Was this
I
a-
thought.
Was this a reality show or is this?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
reality.
it was. I've never loved you as much as I do right now, and I love you, but I watched that show.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember that show.
We were in Sunbury. How
Did
do you
I
not
watch
remember that
it
show?
religiously
No,
still?
you didn't watch it with me. You
Okay.
refused to. You thought it was dumb. You're
Okay.
wrong.
I really enjoyed the political science of that show. It was
Remember the
just
blonde
great.
haired girl? She was the oldest, and she was like, obviously like the most intelligent out of the group, and you just hated her, and you wanted her to fail. I've never wanted a 13-year-old in real life to fail so much.
Was she really snobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
her, man.
It was really weird because
Such a good show.
because
teenage girls are just bitches
well,
anyways.
the
so.
ages ranged from like I want to say like maybe like 8 to 17. So like a lot of the times the older kids, like the 16 and 17-year-olds, became the natural leaders. But then like they could mutiny if they pissed everyone off, which with kids happened a lot, you know.
Yep.
So like the oldest kids ended up getting shipped off, and like it was.
But they were on like a ranch.
Yeah,
It was weird.
yeah. It was like out in I want to say like I don't know,
Yeah.
Wyoming or
Yeah, it was
something,
definitely,
yeah.
they were surrounded by desert, but they kind of inherited a ranch-style village that you would see in a Clint Eastwood movie right before
Yeah,
you like
an
have
old
a
Western,
shoot down with
yeah.
the bad guy.
Was it as if it was kind of post-apocalyptic a little bit, and
no adults.
Yep.
Just
that
it
was
was like all the adults died?
So it was Little Lamplight from Fallout, basically.
Boom! This guy's.
I don't know.
This guy gets it. This guy knows what he's
But,
talking
like,
about.
They set up like a store so kids learned how to like run the store. There was currency. There was
one episode about a well that was like very important to them,
Yeah.
and they couldn't get it going.
yeah, and then there was of course the big episode about like harvesting the chicken.
Yeah.
Whether they wanted to keep it for eggs or
That was
for
such
meat.
a good show. I can't believe we watched it at the same time.
Yeah.
They only aired it when it was live. You know, that doesn't
Right.
get reruns.
This is
Yeah.
a joke. Eggs then meat when they stop producing eggs.
What?
With the chickens. You know,
Curry. They're fucking kids.
yeah, they're dumb kids. They can't understand the idea of more food happens when you keep the chicken alive, other than who's gonna kill the chicken? Do they have to kill? Do
I
they have to
can't
kill a
wait to
chicken?
hear the shitty show that you like.
Yeah. So someone killed a chicken. Yeah.
A kid killed a chicken?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, this show sounds crazy.
No, it as a social experiment, it is extremely
I
satisfying.
just
was
didn't believe you. I was
amazing.
like, wait a
Yeah.
second. Like,
I would watch
they
it again.
pretend like
Cheers.
this happens.
What's number 2?
But anyways, number two. Number 2 is a little more
Worse.
little
Just
more
keep making
uneasy.
Wait, so it's number 1 then.
Okay, no, that was number 2. This is number 1.
Okay, thank
Is this
you.
worse? Are we gonna make fun of you more?
Yeah,
I mean-
I think I'm the only one that's gonna...
Technically, 2 things are always in order, so I apologize. I like that.
It's a good point.
It's
Girls.
2 things are always in order.
You're right.
It's some sort of order.
Girls on HBO.
She shows her boobs a lot. So.
I've heard it's good. I mean,
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
I've
heard
been
it's good.
interested in watching it.
Girls. Who's in Girls? Very familiar.
Sometimes just because it stars women doesn't mean you have to hate it.
No, that's
Wow,
not...
we're going down a different path.
No, like, there's a lot of, like, male interaction. It's not just about girls.
Oh.
It's just that, like...
But
So what's wrong with you
show's
like
called-
I like Orange is the New Black.
I used
That's
to watch
pretty
that
shitty.
show.
Oh, that show.
That show's pretty shitty.
Not as shitty as House of Cards.
I like the
Well,
Powerpuff
I
Girls
can't
when it was
argue with
on.
that.
Let me turn to the camera and say something smart. My name's Kevin Costner.
Did you
Kevin Spacey.
did you watch season 2 of House of Cards?
No, I can't get through season 1 because
Watch it. You're gonna see. You know the term "jumping the shark." You're
Yeah.
gonna see them jump the shark.
I
wait,
know exactly
wait,
what
wait,
you're
wait, wait.
talking about.
Fonzie comes in and jumps the shark.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
On a
Oh,
motorcycle.
I love that episode of Happy Days
I know you do.
that I don't know about because I've
That
never consumed any
fucking
media
security
beyond my
guard.
birthday.
Yep. Yep.
But
Literally.
talking about
Yeah.
girls reminds me that I used to watch Shameless, which is okay.
I heard that was
That-
bad.
No, that's
It's not
actually a
bad.
really
It's-
funny show.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And then
Like-
starring women, you said Weeds. You ever seen Weeds?
Yeah, I didn't
I
really
didn't
like
like
that
that
you know
much.
what's better? Breaking
I
Bad.
didn't like it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the best show there is.
Okay.
Not
No.
the-
We're
I
talking
think-
about
Not the
bad
best
shows.
We had Zimmer's 2 shows, but I think Kid Nation really stole the show there because that's a
Yeah.
great show, and I'm glad you reminded me of it.
We should watch it.
I want
We
to
should-
watch it
we
with
should-
you.
I
We
want
should
to see
find
it
it.
now.
Can we watch it together?
You would like it.
You
You
would
would like
I
it.
want to
Amy.
watch it.
You didn't
Just
watch
search.
it. No, you don't deserve to watch.
See, the thing is, I think everyone
It's a
here
bad
would.
Amy episode.
I
Yeah, it
know.
sounds-
I think everyone here would like it, but like the premise of it and the fact that Fox did it is
Yeah.
probably no. It was ABC.
I don't remember what.
I think it was
I want
ABC.
It was
HBO.
one of
I
the
want
4,
those
6,
kids to
10, and
start fucking
28.
each other.
That's just
Well,
Lord of the
The
Flies.
thing is,
Yes.
yeah,
That's
the
why I
thing
want
is,
to watch that show.
they're
I'm gonna have to
they're
scoot
coming out.
closer to you now.
They're coming out with a new show based around Utopia now, and so that's kind of what got me. That's what reminded me of Kid Nation
Yeah.
when it aired back in. That must have been 2007.
I'll see if I can find a way to watch it because I would
I would
be
love
interested
to.
in watching it.
I would love to. Maybe we were in
Discovery
Sunrise.
Yeah,
Channel had
2008.
Okay.
Discovery Channel had a post-apocalyptic show.
Yeah.
What was it called?
The Colony.
The
yeah,
Colony.
that's what it
Okay,
was.
that was a bullshit show. Everything they did was faked,
Yeah.
and that
What's
really
reality?
bothered
Most
me.
pretty much every reality show is
Yeah.
heavily manipulated
I know,
and just right out
But
fake.
when they advertised it, they advertised it as, oh, this is a real situation. These are
That's a
scientists like watching these guys, but it was bullshit.
yeah, but that's the same thing when you watch Fargo and when they said based on true events and it never was, but it puts you in the state of mind that you need to be in to
or the
consume the
Blair Witch
media.
Project.
Yeah,
That was the same.
yeah. So I mean,
Really?
there's a
Yeah.
With
yeah.
Fargo?
Fargo too. Yep.
Yeah, well, you know, when it starts off saying,
Right.
you know, based on a true story,
Yeah.
and that's total bullshit, but it's brilliant the way they do it, because if you don't have that, it changes the movie entirely. You need to put yourself in a situation.
Colony, they were doing these shots like I was told I believed all this. I thought it was all real, like a scientific experiment.
That's good.
And when
That's
they
what
were, I know, but then it got obvious when they had like the action shots that were done from different angles. and
Okay,
stuff.
well then they just fucked up. They didn't know what
I
they were
know.
doing.
Well, it was really bothersome, and that
No, they,
totally
yeah,
took me away.
I don't-
I see what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
you probably have more evidence to support that it was faked, but just because they had multiple shots,
Just because they
of the
edited
same
it
moment,
well.
because they were in a central location, right?
Yeah, but they advertised that there was like one cameraman at all times.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
everybody else was told not to attack, like actually hurt these people. But it just
What was the name of that one show? Was
Survivor
it called
Man.
Solitude or Solitary? Where there was like 5 people, and the name of the show was like Solitude or Solitary, where they were put into a space completely on their own by themselves, no human contact at all whatsoever, and they had to survive the longest.
I'm gonna go with what Curry said, Survivor Man.
Survivor Man was that show, but done better.
No,
So
but no, it was
good.
in
Oh,
a
I know.
room.
He's like just chilling, like, hey, guess what?
that doesn't
You can
sound
pick
like
lint
Survivor
off your
at all.
socks
That's
Right.
right.
and make fire.
Les
Whereas
Stroud-
Bear Grylls was like, I'm gonna drink my pee.
yeah, every
Survivor,
episode.
Survivor Man is a lot better than Bear Grylls stuff.
Yeah.
it's
You
like-
remember when Survivor Man, when Les Stroud got you, he was surviving on a tropical beach,
Yeah.
and he got you because he always brought his
You'll get a
multi-tool,
topic
always had it,
Always had the
and then he
multi-tool.
always had the one thing he bought at a local store that
Yeah.
was made for survival to test it out, and you're like, that's all he takes, and his camera, that's
He
it.
had a harmonica.
He had a fucking harmonica!
Yeah, he always had that harmonica. That dude could play a fucking harmonica
Yeah.
too.
What I liked about him is he always put himself in really dangerous situations where Bear Grylls.
Yeah, Bear Grylls is a wiener.
Yeah.
But I mean that's
Yeah.
established already.
Survivor Man, like
So, hey, dude, Les Stroud could play a fucking
He
harmonica.
could.
Remember
Like
when
an angel
he
can
got so
sing.
upset when he had to like cut it apart too? He was like,
I know.
he was so upset.
Yeah. Les Stroud, he's the most amazing man.
He would just look at the camera and be like, well, that was really stupid.
Was Survivor Man
I
the
really-
one where
I really screwed up a lot of things.
Yeah.
And like I screwed myself.
There was one episode, because, you know, he was the only one out there, and he legitimately did it. But he would always go to the point where he would set up a camera on a tripod, and he would walk away for the cutscenes, because it was good on
Yeah.
TV. And one episode, he walked away, and then it showed him, it cut, and it showed him
Yeah.
walking back to the camera, getting it, looking at the camera, and saying, like, basically, why the fuck am I walking away from this? I need it.
He would do that so much.
Oh, I
One
love
of the
him.
episodes, he just walked away from him. I'm not climbing back up here. One of my guys can get this. And that's what it's like. Of course, you were like, that man knows how to make a survival show because the rule is you can't use any of the camera parts.
Yep.
You are not allowed to use
Nope,
those.
nope.
And he has to drag it around with him. But it's like, off limits.
Yep.
Oh man, I love Les Stroud.
I know.
Yeah, those batteries are heavy too.
Yeah, that dude was carrying around a lot
when
of weight.
he's about to die, like he'll say like I can't do this anymore, and he'll say,
He'll
"Can't
shoot up his
survive."
flare.
Yep.
He shot up his,
he'll get rescued, but at least he admits it.
He's a real deal.
the one at sea was the craziest.
Wow,
one.
it was.
Oh, God.
And
Like,
he
that's
had
the
like
one-
a ship following him.
Yeah, that's the one where he's like, I'm done with this.
No,
This
the
is
one
not
that
cool.
he was in Canada and he was cold as shit. Like
Yeah.
that stuff
The
scared me.
plane wreck one?
That one was
He ate the
sweet.
raw fish
Yeah.
that was
I
already
like that one.
that was already dead.
No, that was the
He's
one.
done a lot of
Different
cool
one.
stuff.
That was also in Canada, but that was where he had a. He was on the kayak. He had a kayak
Yeah,
accident.
and there was a yes.
There was
yes.
also one where his car broke down.
In the desert?
Yep, in the desert. No,
I'm
Arizona,
talking
wasn't
about
it?
In the tundras, the cold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Like, that dude just... There
I
was the
know.
one where he went dog sledding and found that hut.
Yes,
Oh
he did.
god.
Yeah, he was on
that
the trail.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That
did a
was
run.
You know another show I really like is the Dual Survivor,
Oh,
where they have the guy that he's
dude.
like a total hippie and he won't wear shoes.
well,
And they fight-
this guy's a military
yeah,
guy.
I know.
Nate.
I love that.
Amy, they
No,
totally
my
don't
favorite quote-
jive.
My favorite quote from that show is
Totally don't.
I was over at a friend's house one time and we were drinking and getting drunk. And this is with your brother.
Drinking and
Kevin.
getting drunk. That's the name of the game.
And
I hope it picked that up.
and we were watching it, and the military guy looks at the camera and he says,
I'm too old for this shit.
Fucking hippie.
he's like, if cutting its leg off doesn't kill it, cutting its head off certainly will. And just like it's the most like he was providing you with real information by saying cutting its head off will kill this.
Oh shit! I'm like the elusive earthworm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but I'm very interested in what Curry's guilty pleasure TV show
Damn
is.
it. I got so excited about Les Stroud. I don't really know.
Bridezillas.
I could talk about Les
Nah.
Stroud all day.
No.
Nah.
America's Next Top Model.
I mean, come on. Heidi Klum's a babe.
I used to
Also,
watch the
don't
American
watch it.
Idol
I-
like the first 2 episodes just to
Used
watch
to
it.
be, now
Would this count that I really enjoyed Project
So?
Runway?
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
No.
Would that count?
Yeah.
What's worse, that or Dawson's Creek?
That.
I would say Project.
Oh yeah, I would say
Yeah.
Project Runway.
What did you enjoy about it?
I like looking at the dresses that they made.
Did you really? Is this for real?
They're
Why did you not say that before?
I didn't realize
Amy,
that was
out of
weird.
all the men on this planet,
no, I thought that's not
You
weird.
didn't
I'm
think
like,
that was weird?
dude, most people watch.
did you want to
Project
wear the
Runway.
dresses?
No, I
No.
I think you would look beautiful in one of them.
It was no. I mean, it was
Always
good
a bridesmaid,
show.
never a bride. Huh?
There was a
Stop it.
What's
There was-
yours?
there was a show on TLC. I forget the name of it, but like these women would dress really bad, like really frumpy.
What not to wear?
What not to wear? That is the show I'm thinking of. I like that show.
What happens in it?
This woman wears frumpy ass clothing. She looks really bad. Then like a gay guy and a girl come in. And they're like,
I've seen
obviously
that
you
show.
can't wear this clothing anymore. You look
Obviously.
like shit.
Yeah.
So they like
They
give her
call
a
her out. They
shop.
throw out her
Yeah.
whole wardrobe.
Yep. Wait. She has to wear the wardrobe in front of the mirrors first, right?
Mhm.
And then she gets to go shopping. She has to choose what she's gonna wear now, like what makes her look good and what makes her feel
She has
good.
$5,000.
She's got 5,000, oh boy.
But it's in New York.
Yeah,
So
man, that's a
she's
good
got like
point.
$100 to
Yeah.
spend.
I don't think that's the math. but-
200.
That reminds me though.
New York is
Amy,
expensive.
Sure, it's a
we
thousand
watched
dollars.
this show together. What was that show? It was like real estate agents, and they only sold like
Is
a
it the
million
brothers?
dollar
The
home.
The
flipping
brothers?
houses. Flipping houses.
Yeah, these guys are like in their early 20s and they're making millions of
No,
dollars.
that's Millionaire. Yeah, no, not that one.
No,
This
they're-
one.
It's real estate.
Yeah, but this is a different one.
Oh.
This one is on Netflix.
Jesus.
This is. I know what you're talking about because I love that show. They're all gay. But this one that John's talking about, it was only one season, and these guys, they're older guys, and they just buy a house. It's a foreclosed house. They have no idea what's going
Yeah.
on. They buy it in
Oh,
auction, and then they like take the gamble. Do they flip it, and how much do they make on this house they try to flip?
Yeah, dude.
That doesn't remind me of This Old House, but
This old house is
Old House.
amazing.
Oh,
There's
dude,
a
I
very-
watched.
I love Bob Vila.
Bob Vila. Well, that reminds me, Bob Ross. Now,
Oh,
there's a
Totally
show.
different from Bob Vila.
Yeah.
He's a Bob.
Yeah, but like, can we talk about This Old House more? Because
I mean,
watched.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're doing
Wait,
this
wait,
month a marathon.
Yesterday I
you
watched
can see a complete
I mean,
project.
if we can,
Ask
Wait.
This Old House.
How-
Was yesterday, and like
Where can
that
I
was
watch
amazing.
this?
WSU.
on
Yeah,
Saturday.
34.3.
On Saturday, they're doing marathons, so you can see the project completed.
Yes.
They even
I wanna watch
advertise
this.
that because you get so pissed off. 'Cause you're like, I have to wait a whole week. I want to know what's going
I
on.
have not legitimately watched television in years.
Get yourself. A
I watch
TV
everything on
antenna.
Netflix and
Get
on
yourself a-
YouTube.
dude,
and
get
No, get 34.3 is the
Get
only
yourself a
station
kid-
you need.
Yeah,
34.3.
I mean, you turn it on. It's Pioneers of TV.
Yep.
Is just
Yeah,
been
remember the
delivering.
State
The only-
Comedian? Just like
Yeah.
last month? Amazing.
That
It was
was
like
awesome.
Jerry Seinfeld,
Yep.
Roseanne, and yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the
that
only
was
TV
great.
I've watched in the last few years was actually before I went up to Canada, because at the shop I worked at,
It better be
we
interesting.
have Screw you.
We were talking about Pioneers
You're
of
so mean to
TV.
Matt.
I'm used to it from him. But
It's a boring name.
that's basically our history together. But
Curry.
I would just watch retro television, Airwolf, Kojak, the
Yeah,
Rifleman.
I mean,
That's all I would
think
watch
that's-
before
it's
that.
not
Rifle.
What's that
The
fucking creative
Rifleman.
channel that you watch?
Creative.
I love the
4.3.
Rifleman.
34.3.
That
Wait,
shit
wait,
was
wait,
old when
wait,
my
wait,
dad
wait.
was growing up.
The Rifleman, I love the Rifleman.
What
I
Dragnet
love
is
the
great.
Rifleman.
What about 34.1?
34.1 is pretty good. Not as good as 34.3.
That's got
34
Breeze cartoons on it.
It does. every now and then. 34.3 is the only station you need on your television. Other than that, you can supplement it
so
with
bad.
Netflix or anything you can pirate on the internet.
Which
34.3.
is everything.
Yeah.
No, I know, but you need to contribute to PBS.
Yeah, I mean,
Pirate-
but we don't.
I don't
Yeah.
think you
We
can.
don't contribute by watching it.
Well,
I mean, I feel bad every
You
time
have to
on
be a
NPR.
member.
When
At
I'm
least
like,
$5. They even tell you it's only $5 a month.
I know, but like,
do you remember when
I get
NP
that it's $5 a month,
I'm-
but that's
I
like
want to.
that is
Yeah.
$60 right now.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
money. Do you remember when NPR used to one day? It was one day out of the year. Instead of playing the classical music I wanted to hear,
Yeah.
the entire day they talked about how
Donations.
donations.
That's so
we need
annoying.
money.
I
That's
hate
once
that.
every quarter. It's called, and it's a week.
And PBS
Wait,
is that
is
where
it-
they're on the phone.
Wow. I
It
was
wasn't.
out of the
It's
loop.
not just
I
a
thought it
day
was a
anymore.
day.
It's every single.
Oh fuck
Like
them.
you'll get about maybe 7 minutes of show, and then 5 minutes of.
Yeah.
You seriously need to give us money. And then I'm like, come on. I'm like trying to listen to your interesting stories on Marketplace because that's when I drive home. It's 6
Yep.
and 6:30, and on 89.7,
Yeah.
Marketplace is on at 6 o'clock, and on 90.3, Marketplace is on at 6:30.
I love how you
so I
and
can
I
catch
know
the
this
tail end and then the front end of Marketplace because I love Kai Rizdal. He's really rad.
Do you like John Corby?
I love Kai Rizdal. He's really rad.
I don't know. I love John
I don't know
Corby.
how you watch that,
Mostly,
man.
no. The reason I like John Corby is because on 610 it's super far right.
WTBN.
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
like,
wait. He's on WTBN?
Yeah, but
I stopped listening.
no. The
No,
thing
you're not
is-
talking about NPR. I don't care.
Well, the thing is with
This American
him,
Life with Ira Glass was amazing.
Sunday 95 is a good thing.
I like him because he never talks about anything political at all. He just has like these random fun subjects, and I love listening to him.
There was a thing on that every Friday they would go to a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and that one did lead
They
me to
still do that.
They led me to a pretty good buffalo chicken sandwich.
Dude,
They
you
still
are
do that
now
every
my
Friday.
dad. Because my dad tells me about restaurants they go to.
It's called the Gooseneck Tavern. It's in Powell.
Oh.
And it was a large chicken. It was fried, so
I
it made it
love
look
him.
bigger. The fries were great, by the way. But it was a big sandwich. I could barely eat it all. My sister got the macaroni and cheese and the buffalo chicken.
I just threw it away.
That went together real well, but I don't think you can make a
No.
whole meal out of macaroni and cheese. So I got the fried chicken buffalo
You have a sister?
fillet. Yeah. For
Is
like
she hot?
Really?
for my entire life, I have had a sister. I would say
Wait.
that. Out of the youngest,
I
of
feel
the
so
kids,
sorry
I
for
was
that
born
poor woman.
last,
Did we?
and she's older than me.
She is hot. Okay, yeah.
She is?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Why do you? What does it matter to you?
I'm divorced
You're
now.
not-
I'm allowed to ask these questions.
You shouldn't even
She's
answer because
not.
someone asks those questions.
That doesn't matter to me.
Does to me. Back the fuck off.
That's just
Yeah. It's,
I don't know. I like John Corby just because
I don't know who he is.
he's the person that you're talking about right now.
He
That's
does the-
why
he led me-
you had a delicious sandwich.
He led this.
because of him.
He led this horse to a
was-
delicious chicken
on the
sandwich.
radio.
We should do food critiquing because then we get free food.
We already did that.
No,
we
but
didn't
like
you
we should
actually
do, like,
become
a-
food critics.
Like a more professional version of
Unless
it. So
you
we
want
get
to know
free
what
food.
like Wendy's tastes like, I can't help you.
I mean, every review is the same. This was
get the spicy
amazing
chicken and the honey
and
mustard.
delicious.
No, the honey
Spicy
mustard.
chicken's too spicy.
Don't order
I
the
love
bloomin'
spicy
onion.
chicken. I love spicy.
Taste
That's
Wait, no, okay.
and
Critiquing.
point.
Let's. I mean, we reside in Delaware, Ohio. Let's critique a new food restaurant that's opened up.
Smash Burger.
But that's a
is-
franchise.
No, this is Joy's
Okay.
Teriyaki Chicken House. I don't know. It's a Chinese place. Took over from Mark Pies.
I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
it.
yeah, near
The
the Grady.
Japanese
Near the
Island,
great.
right?
What's the name of it? Joy's.
I don't know.
Joy's teriyaki
Chinese food.
Chinese
Anyway.
food. That's literally what it's called. We drove by it, and I literally said,
That's like Japanese type food.
I,
Because in America,
I want
does
to.
the same
I
thing.
want to speak about my experience in Joy's.
You went there?
My brother took me there.
Fuck, I want to go there.
Let me tell you
Well,
about it.
maybe I don't.
So we all remember Mark Pies.
It was delicious.
Love it. I love the two people that work
Oh,
there.
I have a story about
Okay,
that.
well, Mark
Doesn't
Pies was
like-
gross,
It
but
was good.
okay.
And they always
Okay.
skipped you on the drinks. though.
Let's
always.
Let's start over real quick. Mark Pies was awesome.
all right, Mark
Let
Mark
me-
Pies was
let me
awesome.
Say one thing real fast. My dad kicked Mark Pie's ass. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna start off another thing.
True.
yeah, let me start off with something vague and interesting.
I know. I feel like
Now
I want to.
continue with what you were about to say.
I want to hear your story way more than mine.
All right, my dad was a roofer, and he had a roofing company. Mark Pie.
I could. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that found that hilarious.
I don't.
Well,
Mark
I
Pie
think-
and roofing and meat.
No,
My dad was a roofer and he sold his body.
No,
John's gyrating.
Mark Pie started around Columbus.
Holy shit, we're getting the history.
That's,
Mark
that's,
Pies.
that's all the history.
Oh
there
wait.
is.
Well, if
Done.
you're gonna give us the history, then give us the fucking history. I want to hear about it. now.
Well, I don't know much about Mark Pies because I've never even eaten there.
Oh,
How the hell did he derail my story about Joy's Chicken Teriyaki House
I didn't want
Village
to,
Restaurant?
but I guess
I
I
would-
did.
I would. Was
Mark Pie started, I think, around Columbus, but
so you're still gonna try to do the history of it? You've never eaten there, and you don't know much about Mark Pie.
sorry. Well, the history is my dad. My dad.
He was a roofer.
kicked the shit out of Mark's pie.
Kicked his ass. Fucked him
I
up.
realized how.
To be fair, there was like P.F. Chang's with him, so it wasn't really a fair fight.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark Pies versus P.F. Chang's is not a
No,
fair
but
fight.
P.F.
at the
Chang's
same.
with
This is in the
Duh.
late '80s. They were both starting their businesses, and Mark Pies hired my dad to do a lot of his roofs.
Snowplow just
short,
drives
a lot
on
of his-
through.
Guys, shut up. He's telling a story.
It's all right.
Long story short, Mark Pie
Too late.
owed my dad a lot of money, and my dad had to track him down, and he did.
like
And-
Taken.
Wait, Mark Pie is a real person?
Yes, he is.
Your mind was just blown.
Yeah. No,
I didn't know that.
I, actually, on my phone, there's the history of Mark Pies. I pulled up.
I just thought it was a
There it is.
restaurant name.
So did your dad find him and get his money?
Yeah, he did.
Did he kick his ass?
He won't talk about it, but
Wow, he kicked his ass.
I killed
got-
a few
he
men
start-
in my
he
day.
started-
There was some trouble.
He started the Japan-China wars, didn't he?
No.
Oh.
He's
No, done. Fuck your joke.
I didn't mean that like that, but
I think I'm gonna start.
China Wars, Mark Pie. This is just
That's why they hate each other, because they don't know who owned
Didn't that
Mark
happen
Pies.
like
So he
hundreds of
tracked
years
down
Mark
the original
Pie is
Mark Pie.
Korean, just so everyone knows.
ago? Really?
A little bit of reading solves that.
Kevin is waving his phone in the air.
Mark Pie was born in Korea. That's it.
That's it.
End.
That's it. North or south?
that's
does it
all I
say?
know about him.
Just says
No,
It just
North
says
Korea is Korea.
Yeah, there is no other Korea.
There's Korea and then there's South Korea.
The DPRK, man.
His parents were from northern China.
Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Ain't no North and South.
It's Korea.
It's
No,
Korea.
not
It's
China.
Korea and Lesser Korea.
There's like North Korea, and then there's StarCraft Korea.
Yeah, that's how the rest of the world looks at it.
Yeah.
All right, so what
All
was
right.
your experience like at that place?
And Mark
Oh,
Pie.
shit.
Yeah,
by the
what
way.
would
I'm
you- Wow.
Sorry about that.
I forgot.
Spicy
Why?
chicken.
Joanne.
I don't even want to talk about it
Yeah.
now.
I want to know because I've been debating on whether or not I should go.
Yeah, I kind of want
Well, Mark Pie's
All right.
over with.
'Cause
It's on.
Yeah, but Joanne's is there
Oh,
now.
Joanne-
yeah, that's
sorry.
true.
It's not Joanne's. It's fuck. I forgot.
It's not
Joyce.
important. It's
Joyce.
What?
Oh.
Who the fuck
Something.
cares?
Okay.
We know it's
It
on the.
starts with a
Yes.
J.
Oh my god.
Yes. People.
Joyce has come a long way.
God, you guys need to shut up. I need to know how this Chinese place is. Is it better than Shanghai?
Well, fuck
Dude,
yeah. It's better
every
than
place is
Shanghai.
There's a
than
lot
Shanghai.
of places better than
All
Shanghai.
right, okay.
I can
The
compare
hierarchy.
to Shanghai.
The hierarchy of Delaware Chinese restaurants. Canton's number one. Obviously.
Obviously.
Wait, that's the one in the.
No.
What?
Canton.
Yeah.
You guys,
I'm gonna step
you guys,
back.
shut the fuck up. I need to hear this.
Number two. Number
Oh
two.
my
Delaware.
Wow.
Number.
Broke a can over his head.
Okay, we just need to get closer to the mic.
Everyone
All right,
knows.
number two. What's the number two?
Number
Chinese-
two Delaware Chinese restaurant, Joy's, across from Grady Hospital. The
Is that
second
that's
best.
number two?
Already number two.
That's across from Grady?
Yes.
It's not that hard
Oh,
because
they-
number 3 is
first
Shanghai
off-
because there's only 3 total.
Is it good that it's
We
right
went to
across
Grady-
from Grady?
we went to Grady's once. When you
You guys need to shut the fuck up. Seriously, I don't give a shit about this story I've heard
Go
already.
fucking eat there.
I think this
If
is the
it
beer.
gets that
Yeah,
big
just-
deal.
just
A little bit
go.
too far.
So
This is where we tip.
Joy's.
We're tipping.
We have a Chinese restaurant in Delaware that delivers. First off,
Well, Joyce
brilliant
delivers?
innovation. Yes, they deliver.
How much is the
Who?
delivery fee?
I don't know. I don't know how far they go either.
Hmm.
I know they delivered at Grady Hospital because every motherfucker that called in was a patient at Grady Hospital that wanted to eat some Chinese food.
Oh, I mean, you don't want to eat Grady food.
Of course
Oh,
not. That'll
no.
make you
Absolutely
sicker.
not. Yeah.
When you go
I'd rather
there,
starve.
the first time you go to Joy's, please, they have a special menu for a reason. Order the house special.
No.
Do it. You're
What
wrong.
if you're vegetarian?
Then okay, don't
Then you
order it.
shouldn't be at that place anyways, because they serve cat with everything.
Done.
You think that's broccoli? It's a fucking cat. Dyed green.
The broccoli was amazing, which is very important. That is how. That's how
Because it is
I
feline.
I firmly believe there are two ways to determine how good a Chinese restaurant is. First off, how sticky is their white rice?
Yep, how sticky the rice is, but
You
I
don't
always
get
order
white
fried.
rice. That's your first problem.
Yeah, I
Fried
always
rice.
get-
No,
Right.
steamed rice.
Brown rice.
Fried goddamn rice.
I always get steamed rice unless I'm at the House of Japan.
What the
Mm.
fuck's
Then I
sea
get
rice?
fried rice.
Fried
Steamed
rice.
rice.
Oh, I thought you said sea rice.
Yeah, I did too.
I said
I heard
steamed rice.
sea-
I said it
Eat the
really
sea rice.
They
fast.
grow
And
it
then,
in the
but
sea.
okay,
I
so
said it
there's,
really fast.
we have a philosophical difference on the rice, which is okay.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why we go.
To each their own.
That's
But
why
I mean,
we
it's
do
not
each
even
their own.
like it's
No.
still.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fuck
But
up.
everybody will agree with this point. The secondary reason or the secondary issue how you can tell if a Chinese restaurant is good or not depends on how they cook their broccoli. Is it soggy and fucking wrinkly?
Ugh.
Nasty
Shanghai for
What was
days.
the-
Shanghai for days.
What was the cashier looking like?
God damn it.
I'm getting to that. That's a very important point
it
you're
is,
bringing
is
up.
it? Okay, good.
The
Fuck
broccoli
you, Curry. It's part
was
of the
cooked
story.
perfectly. crunchy, tasteful.
But warm.
What was the sauce cover?
Curry, shut up! He's telling a story.
That's a good question. Because I was going to get to the sauce coverage on the teriyaki special is fucking spot on.
Okay.
I left that plate with no sauce left on the plate.
You really enunciated
Finally.
spot on. That must be good.
But I mean, like, I guess that has to go with the crispiness. Is like the more it gets covered in the sauce, the soggier it gets. So obviously, I guess they figure it out.
They figured it out.
Wait a minute. Did you feel like a little bit guilty eating at that same restaurant, not from the man who used to cook all the food for years?
Yeah, Mark Pies is really
No, Mark Pies was a
Like-
racist asshole.
No,
These people
that man, it was a husband and wife
Yeah,
for years.
I love them.
And he used to.
They knew my mom.
He cooked every single
Yeah,
meal that
I don't
you
know
made.
what that does. For
Every
it.
day, all day. That's
Okay.
like you have to
No,
admit, it's
you
hard.
you bring up a very good point, and I want to respond to your point by saying that shit doesn't matter because my meal was delicious at Joy's, and I
Can you
never
go to
had a
the cashier?
delicious meal at
Let's
Mark Pies.
Plus, they probably retired or died.
I think at a certain point, Asians just drop.
All right, second.
Oh, shit.
So,
What do we do now? We need someone.
Fucking Jenny, get over here.
what Kevin brought up needs to be addressed. Joy's has established the token white guy.
No.
Yes. There's a
No.
one white guy that works in that restaurant.
I like this.
His job, he has two jobs. One, deliver Chinese food.
Obviously.
Second, answer the
Answer
telephone.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah!
That's his job.
That is the white guy's job.
Oh
That's
my
the white
gosh,
man's
but I
job.
love it when I call Cantons. Hello? Yeah? What you want? Like
What
you
you want?
speak to him.
Come
You-
on back.
Yeah, you know with him. Yeah.
Was there
mhm,
like
yeah, no.
I mean,
was there
it's
like
just.
a 24-year-old really into like World of Warcraft Asian chick that was there?
She was 16, but you could probably make it work.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
could do that. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was also a
Did
6-year-old.
Did she look 12 and also like she had like 10 other brothers?
No, yeah, it was one family that.
How are you
works
not
the
in
restaurant.
jail?
A lot of legalities.
But
I don't know if that's.
no,
Saying there's a lot of laws that are
Get-
keeping you out.
the
A lot
teriyaki
of
shrimp
good ones.
was phenomenal. That's all I wanted to say.
I
You know they started making plastic out of shrimp.
Really?
They've made a plastic
I
out
don't
of
hear this.
No,
out of
I
the,
wanna hear this.
out of the shell out of the shells of shrimp, the shells
Oh.
you peel off. They take it. They've actually made a biodegradable plastic now that is
awesome.
that also fertilizes the ground.
I throw
fantastic.
my 6 pop can rings into the ocean knowing that a dolphin's gonna die. from it. And now it's gonna degrade within a couple years?
And fertilize everything.
Bullshit.
No, that's really cool. They're doing
Yeah.
it now.
Yep.
Wow.
That's like
Yep.
blue-green.
So how was their General So's? I mean, I guess you probably hadn't had it.
I've only been there the one time.
Did they have Mugu gay
The
pan?
one thing I want to say, General Tso's chicken is very important to a menu. And from the illustration that they provided to
That's
me on
generally all I
their
eat.
menu,
Was it
Do you
washed
guys
out?
want to go there for lunch tomorrow?
yes,
Can't.
I can't either. I'm broke.
I work.
They actually
I have
put they give you hot peppers in the General Tso's. That's what you want.
Wait, it's hot?
I don't
Is
know.
there General
but there's-
So's. Oh, okay.
there's
I forgot.
in the
I
picture.
haven't asked for a while, but they do give you hot peppers in it. If
But-
you ask.
Are they the generic mail order? Like I opened a Chinese restaurant and got my kit, so I could put up these like kind of washed out signs up on the wall
No, they have
of like stuff that's not even on the menu.
no. They have. I mean, we've all seen the signs where you go into the Chinese restaurant and you see the picture that was taken 30 years
Yeah,
ago.
and
It's all the
like,
same. It's
It's
just
all
the same.
whatever's on top is different.
Exactly.
It's like, is the broccoli on top or the carrots on top? Is the rice on top?
and like you get the laugh the one because it's called poo poo platter.
Poo poo platter. No poo poo platter at Joy's.
Good because no one orders it unless they're being high in the teen.
Yeah.
Poo poo platter. Well, you should order General So's.
You and their Warsu guide. This is the one thing I'll say. Only based on illustration, I will order it and I will come back and let the people know. The picture of their Warsu guy.
Where's the
This-
guy? What is a
Warsu guy is like they think
Awesome.
it's really good.
It's a chicken.
It's
Yeah,
chicken
yes.
that's like it's
Covered in
like
gravy.
breaded, but you know the way they deep fry it, it's really good.
Yeah, I
it's not
forgot
like
what
the
those
way we deep
I
fry
forgot
things.
what those are called.
Is it like a chicken fried chicken?
chicken like tempura?
Chicken
Tempura.
Yeah.
Tempura.
Yeah.
It's,
Yes.
it's tempura
Yes.
fried chicken with a Chinese gravy,
Is it?
Okay.
rice, and cabbage.
Chicken fried chicken,
That's-
chicken fried
I don't
steak,
see
chicken
that.
fried taco frying.
No, you'll like the cabbage on this.
Really?
Yeah.
But their sauce
You're
looks
making that up.
orange, and it's really disconcerting. And I don't like. I have to order it, but I'm nervous about it.
Did you hear why Kentucky Fried Chicken is no longer called Kentucky Fried Chicken? It's called KFC. It literally is called KFC now.
Okay.
It's PFK in Quebec.
Is it?
Yeah.
Neat.
The government said you can't use the word chicken in it
Why?
because what they do is that they genetically grow these chickens without bones, beaks, or
No
feathers.
way. No way.
without
No.
I thought I thought the
way.
controversy was in the Kentucky part of the name.
without feathers, so they don't have to spend money on deboning or
Do you know how much genetic modification would have to
Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
to not have bones?
I don't know.
Also,
where
yeah, you can't just fucking have something without bones, bro.
I'm pretty
You
sure there's
need to
bones. They
have
didn't have
It would
fucking
die before it could
bones.
get to
They
the
didn't have
point where you
beaks
could
or
even
feathers.
harvest it.
They didn't have beaks.
I
or
believe the
feathers.
Kentucky part. I believe them saying, no,
I-
this isn't from Kentucky.
Yeah.
You can't claim it
I
is.
don't know enough about Kentucky.
The
or
part about the
chicken.
beaks, the bones, whatever else bullshit you just spewed,
I'm
fuck you, because you're
Pretty
wrong.
sure. I'm pretty sure they don't
I'm
have.
pretty sure this
beaks
comes from
or
a South
feathers.
Park episode. What you're talking about.
Actually, that
Is there a South Park episode?
That sounds entirely right.
is that the one
because-
where the chicken has all the breasts hanging off of it?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I really want to eat KFC right now?
No, not at all. Because
I
I
don't
want
know.
to.
Thank you. I don't know why. I really
I had it on
disgusting.
Monday and it was
Sorry.
delicious.
If that were true, chicken would be a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper because
Yeah.
I used to
because
watch-
you literally throw a live chicken on the fucking grill and just eat it because it has no like. it
Basically,
has
just
no-
it's basically a lobster. at
You're
that
not
point.
growing a chicken. You're just growing chicken meat.
I had a double-licious on
It's like a
Monday.
bacteria culture that just grows fucking meat.
Big.
It's not a double down. It's not a double down. It's a double-licious.
Oh.
There's a difference. Double-licious is chicken, cheese, bacon, lettuce. I don't think there's lettuce.
I like lettuce in that.
I don't think there's
Fuck,
lettuce.
they're gonna need something green.
and it's like a special sauce. The double down is that without the bun. It's just two chicken
Yeah.
patties. It's really good. I like to order the potato wedges and put the potato wedges on the sandwich.
Well done.
KFC has one of the best
Put some
pot
ketchup.
pies you will ever have.
Agreed.
Their pot
Back when I
pies
used
are
to eat
amazing.
meat, that was my favorite thing to
You're a
get.
vegetarian now?
Remember at high
Really?
school the chicken, mashed potatoes, corn.
Oh, hell
gravy?
yeah. The back.
Yeah.
That seriously was the best.
It's a bowl, man.
The bowl, yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
a bowl's delicious.
Yeah,
It's a
it
bowl
was
of
really
delicious
good.
meat.
Bowl, it
the
sounds
best
like.
thing that could
Yeah.
happen.
Well, aside from the Bosco
I
sticks,
best
yeah.
other than Bosco sticks.
Bosco
Oh,
sticks are
Bosco.
legit.
I'm still a fan of popcorn chicken. The movie theater that we had up in Canada, they had a Taco Bell, a KFC, and like a pizza place in the movie theater.
Wow,
So
Canada
you could get
knows
like
what's that.
popcorn. Well, it was in the capital. It was in Ottawa. So you could get like a popcorn chicken and a couple of tacos and take it into the movie theater with you. Oh, it was the best.
That
It
sounds
was
Like,
the
the
best.
problem I have with
Ready for me to-
popcorn chicken, it always has too much breading.
No.
Breading's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah,
I love
breading's
breading.
like that's.
There's
It's
South
always
Park episode with
crunchy
that.
and spicy.
Goddamn,
I love
I
the
ate
breading.
breading
No,
on the
Did you
kid.
watch that YouTube video?
I
But
want for popcorn chicken. I want like a third of a chicken nugget.
I mean, I get that. I mean,
But-
I admit there's like it's just a little too much chicken for the amount of. If it's a lot of chicken to bread, I still think it's delicious. But like, if they
Too
should
much
be
breading.
bigger, no one's arguing that popcorn chicken shouldn't be bigger.
I think as
Everything
long as the
should be bigger.
breading is cooked the right way, then you can't have too much of it.
Yeah.
As long as the breading's cooked properly.
Okay, you
The
might,
best-
you might have a point there.
Sometimes the best bite of a fried chicken piece, I feel like, is when you get
The skin
the
and the
skin and the
Ugh.
breading coming with it.
Yeah.
So good.
yeah.
I still eat those morning
You know,
straight
just
corn dogs.
chicken really good. Canes is pretty good.
I've never had cane
That
sauce.
shit's greasy as fuck.
Yeah, but
Like, their garlic
like,
bread
if you
is
have it once a
damn.
year, which is me.
Their sauce
Pretty
is
damn
amazing.
good.
Had Canes once, they couldn't spell Kevin, just didn't go back.
It's
I don't-
Thousand Island dressing and
I don't
pepper.
know why.
They
You don't
couldn't
know
spell
what it is.
Kevin.
K-E-V-E-N.
That's-
Really?
that's
And I
kind of
was
pepper.
just like, wow. I don't even
Ground
remember if I
pepper.
liked it or not. I just remember that.
Hey, I mean,
Like
those
salt
people
and pepper,
working there
pepper.
usually don't graduate high school. I mean, you can't fault them
Wow.
much.
They have really good sweet tea.
Yeah,
To any
Thousand Island.
viewers, one viewer
That's
who
orange?
works at Raising Cane's, I still
Do
like
you have
them.
any
Don't
viewers
send my
right now?
stuff.
Yeah, but
No,
you're telling
we
them
haven't had
it's
one
not
all
Kevin.
night long that
That's why
actually.
they didn't go
Maybe they
back.
don't know.
Because
I
we
was
have
hoping Kel
For
would
the
come back.
Latin, for
wouldn't
everything
understand a
else.
fucking conversation that's happening anyway. So who cares?
Burn.
It's the end
Burn
of it. It's the end
Yeah,
of fucking.
we've had a lot of
Beerdcast,
problems
guys.
with talking over each other tonight.
This is truly the 9/11 of the Beerdcast.
That is a horrible.
No,
should be a
I think
tagline.
we've had worse episodes.
What are you talking about, man?
Why
The
do we?
ones where nobody was drinking, those were not really fun.
Why do we every other episode? Why do we have to talk about how this is the worst episode we've ever done?
Because you're self-deprecating.
Because one of these days
We
we'll
just
be
have
right.
fun. Like, honestly, we all do this for ourselves.
Yeah, dude, this was a fun fucking night so far. I want to eat some popcorn chicken now. Let's go to KFC.
Oh, let's go to
I'll drive.
Taco
You wanna
Bell.
go?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
no.
God, shut up! Shut up!
Don't shut up, Matt.
No, you
No
need-
Taco Bell.
Matt really went on that.
God damn it, guys! Burrito
Bear
Shell.
Grylls is amazing.
Fucking
I love Bear Grylls. He takes stunts so much more extreme than Les Trout.
But burrito shell, you put the burrito shell down. Put a hard taco shell down. You put a layer of popcorn chicken. You put a layer of ground beef. You put some nacho
Gross.
cheese.
And you put the
some
hospital on speed
God,
dial.
You guys, why can't I even finish a fucking thought? Why do you have to just jump in?
Because you go on for fucking ages, that's why.
Get to your point. Get to your point.
I was trying to explain a really good Taco Bell burrito. but
I
I'm
really
sorry.
no.
Sounds like
No,
a
it's
Everything.
Fine.
Everything in Taco Bell plus
Shit burrito.
KFC. And there's your taco.
I'll eat it.
No, okay. I'm going to say this right now.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a Kentucky Hut where they have a KFC, Taco Bell, and a Pizza Hut just all in one?
That sounds amazing.
They suck.
America.
Because they have to take away parts from the others to make the kitchen and everything work together, so you can't get a lot of the stuff that
They
you
have
want.
the
It's just
pizza-
it's a lie.
All
They
right.
have
all
the
a lie.
Pizza Hut and the Taco Bells around here, but I have not seen the KFC integration.
No?
I've seen the Pizza Hut Taco Bell.
Right.
I've seen KFC Taco Bell.
I've
My
I've
first
seen
job
that
at
too,
Pizza
I
Hut
believe.
Taco
And I've
Bell.
seen Pizza
But-
Hut
When I was 15.
I've never
combined.
I never order the Pizza Hut menu options from the Pizza Hut Taco Bell. Because I feel like Pizza Hut, the machinery there is a lot more complicated than the machinery in the Taco Bell.
I disagree. I feel like it's all the same. You just literally you throw the toppings on, you just slide it through. It goes through a belt, and you pull it up, and then you box
I
it up.
worked at one of these places.
Which
when I was
one?
15. Pizza Hut Taco Bell.
Oh.
And the only thing,
That was pretty funny.
it doesn't exist anymore. The location.
Okay.
It was on
Yeah.
Polaris, right?
It was in yes, Lewis Center.
Yeah.
area.
Oh, that one? You worked at that one?
Yeah, like when
Neat.
a long time ago.
In the Lewis Center area.
Yeah.
That's Polaris.
Was it on 23 or Polaris?
No, it's not.
Kind of Polaris.
It's where the mall is.
It's hard to explain.
No.
Off of 23.
I know right where it was.
Lewis Center
We
is
went
totally
there.
different from Polaris.
Me and you and Tanya.
You're going to hit me one of these
Sorry,
days.
sorry.
Me, you, and Tanya.
But it was after Pizza Hut.
This
Remember
was-
that
this
one
was-
night? It was a really good night.
This is 12 years ago. The only thing.
Well,
Matt's at the combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. Let's let him go on.
I want to know about this.
No.
All right, the difference between Pizza Hut and
The o-
Pizza Hut Taco
The
Bell.
only Pizza Hut stuff we had was pre-made personal
Yeah,
pizzas.
they're the tiny box pizzas,
Yeah,
aren't they?
and-
You can't
and
make a
you would
large
just throw
pizza,
them through
right?
the oven. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
So
like
it is a bullshit kind of concept.
Whoa,
Like-
fast foods.
You're not gonna order a fucking large pizza through a fucking.
It's got
Holy
a
shit.
Pizza Hut logo on it, so you might be you might
think it's like an actual Pizza Hut, where you can
Exactly.
be like, hey, I want a large, like, I don't know, banana pepper and sausage pizza. You probably can't make
No,
one of
Sounds
those.
really good.
I know, like,
free
I
option.
feel
We're
like
still low
if you're
quality.
going through fast
You're like,
food,
whoa,
you
that's
already
weird.
know you either have a
No.
cheese
No,
option or a
there's a Pizza Hut
pepperoni.
No.
logo right next to Taco Bell, so you're like, oh, it's a Pizza Hut too. Okay.
So you assume it's an express, so you're assuming either
That's
pepperoni
where they're
or
making
cheese.
their money. That's where they're making their money.
I
I think that's
From people being tricked by signs?
Yes.
Oh no, well I better still get Taco Bell.
well,
But
yeah, because
kind of, yeah.
because you
that's
go up
the
to
idea.
the drive-through, you say I want an extra large pizza with
Who's going to a drive-through saying I want an extra large
dude,
pizza?
Have you worked in retail?
Have you
Have
worked
you
at a
worked in
Pizza Hut?
customer service?
Have you worked at Pizza Hut?
No, I'm asking you a fucking question. Have you worked in goddamn retail?
I guarantee.
No, shut the fuck up and answer my fucking question,
No,
you asshole.
But you haven't worked in this kind
No,
of
no, no,
retail
dude,
either.
No, because I've worked in customer service.
You haven't
I've
worked
worked
at a
in
drive-thru for a
customer
Pizza
service,
Hut.
and I know how stupid people are.
Don't worry, Zimmer.
Don't underestimate how fucking stupid people can be.
Guarantee people aren't going to a drive-thru saying, "Can I have an extra?"
Well, you're fucking wrong,
I'll
and you
wait
should
15
die for
I'll
it.
wait
You're a
15
piece of
minutes.
shit. Fuck you. You're
Well,
wrong.
Matt has worked. So people assume that they have
Well,
large
this is
pizzas.
Many years ago.
So people assume back then, many years ago, that they
12 years wasn't that long ago, but I
you
remember
said many
that.
years ago. I'm just
Good amount.
repeating.
I'm just thinking, like,
The
I
year
remember
after 9/11
when
happened.
people come in, they got pissed off because it wasn't a real pizza.
You're just
Two
stuck
And
on
I'm
that.
sure it's still happening.
No, they closed since then. I've noticed I haven't seen any.
That, but
2
it's
years.
still a brand. Taco Bell still partners with Pizza Hut.
Well, they're all owned by Pepsi, aren't they?
Hey, John.
There's a Taco Bell Pizza Hut near my work.
Yeah.
Is there still one?
They're
Oh
out
my
of,
gosh.
they don't serve.
I used to
pepperoni
always
anymore.
get the breadsticks. I loved them.
I love the
Oh, it's
breadsticks.
so
I can
good.
just eat just those.
Yeah.
But I went after our last Beerdcast. I went by, or no, it was when we met earlier this week. I went to Taco Bell and got some and took it home. I got the Crunch Wrap Supreme.
I saw
They
that.
didn't put the Crunch Taco shell in the middle of the
That
Crunch Wrap
Taco Bell
Supreme.
sucks.
Are you sure it just wasn't soggy?
It was not.
there.
I opened it up to look.
Soggy
It wasn't
Taco
there.
Bell.
I was
Yeah.
The thing about going
pissed.
to Taco Bell is, I don't know how you have like certain expectations anymore.
Any expectations?
I know the ingredients aren't high quality, but I at least expected the fake ingredients to be there. You know,
Yeah.
like
Well, I ordered
I guess so.
a vegetarian supreme. So basically, all I just wanted sour cream, cheese, lettuce, and tomato.
That sounds.
I got
gross.
cheese and lettuce.
That sounds bad.
You wanted a salad inside of a
Yeah,
taco
That's
shell.
all I wanted because it gives me the illusion that I'm eating a taco.
I have
That's all I wanted.
I have a friend
Couldn't
whose
get it.
wife can not eat a taco from Taco Bell if there's lettuce on it. She has to order them without lettuce, and
Why?
she's the opposite of you. She just doesn't like the lettuce.
I don't
Oh,
want any
just like
plants.
it.
I
So
don't want
she-
any plants to die from my food.
So she doesn't have to. She's just kind of a shitty person.
I wouldn't say that.
I always get the weirdest looks. Like they're like, sorry, I have hiccups. They're like, are you sure? Like we have beans.
Are you
You
sure?
can have beans if you want. No, I don't want beans. All I want is a supreme without meat. That's all I want. Just give that to
Are
me.
you sure you want what you just told me you wanted?
Sounds like you're just
I
better off
second
going to
thought, no.
Chipotle.
I
don't.
I know.
Oh,
I swear, but they do. Like
fuck, you're
John,
right.
every single time we've gone there,
There's
they
a
don't
couple
have
of what I just said.
that. John agreed. John nodded.
Well, think about how many vegetarians
wow.
go to Taco Bell. Not many.
I love Taco Bell.
I know, but you're probably the only one.
I know.
you.
I still have like the thing is like the meat is so fake that I don't miss it. So you know what I mean? Like
I
I'm
don't
like
think you're eating meat.
I know it's
You
it's
probably
probably
feel
mostly
it.
soy. It's
Well,
probably
aren't
vegetarian anyway.
Aren't they actually at the legal limit of how much meat filler you can put in with the meat and still sell it as meat?
There
Aren't they
was some-
actually at that?
There
They
Didn't
was
they
might
get in
be.
trouble
like
for
a
that?
year ago
Yeah.
I
came
think
out-
you're right.
where like the meat was like
Mostly filler.
it was
That's
was
okay.
essentially not meat.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
buying
it was
Chipotle
to the
or
point
Taco
where
Bell.
like anyone who goes to Taco Bell, like people were so shocked and like,
Yeah, that's what caught
Upward
my
way.
off guard. It's
but
like,
it was like the people who go to Taco Bell anyways don't give a flying fuck about what grade meat they're
Yeah.
eating. Like you go to
Come
Taco
on.
Bell to get like shitty cheap food. That's why you go to Taco Bell, because it's cheap. You don't
Yeah.
go there because
Yeah.
you're fucking a gluten-free asshole or whatever.
people go to Taco Bell who also go to McDonald's. If you go to Taco Bell, you
No,
go to McDonald's.
I don't like McDonald's.
I don't go to McDonald's
You don't go to McDonald's at all?
the only exception I go to McDonald's is if on Friday Night Magic we're about
Oh,
to play and I have to go straight from work to Friday Night Magic. Don't have time to get food.
Really? I don't
Wait,
like
they
So-
have the Reese's McFlurries back?
really?
Yes. So I
know where I'm going.
I suggest going back
What were you
temporarily.
saying, Zimmer? I'm sorry.
It's been 5 years since I've been to McDonald's.
Good.
It's been
Keep,
last week
keep
since I've been
going.
to McDonald's.
Keep going with that because I went there today
No, it's
and
been
I'm
Wednesday.
paying for it.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, it's been Wednesday.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
No.
they have those McFlurries back,
I love Reese's
Yeah.
Puffs and ice cream.
they got rid of them for a long time, and I really enjoyed.
I always
those.
went to Dairy Queen to get the Reese's Blizzard, and
Yeah.
that's
Of course,
Didn't
that's
they,
delicious.
doesn't one of the places have a Butterfinger and ice cream? Is that Dairy Queen or is
Yeah,
Dairy
that?
Queen
Queen.
has it too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
McDonald's used to have it,
Butterfingers.
and it was great.
I love Butterfinger.
And I
I
feel
still
like
think that
cookie dough
McDonald's
wasn't
has some
though.
of. I think McDonald's, out of all the places, has the best soft serve ice cream. Like for flurries and cones and stuff. I think
I do
McDonald's has the
remember
best ice
they
cream.
used to have good milkshakes.
I got a place to tell
Yeah.
you about.
Really?
You're gonna love it. You can even say you can even drive through if you want. It's
Well,
Oh,
I can't drive through in that Jeep. I can't do
Oh,
drive-throughs in
Oh
that.
shit! I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I can't do drive-throughs in that Jeep.
You could do McDonald's drive-thrus because they have like the crazy.
No, I can't reach
No.
the window.
Well, no, if you go on Sawmill and Bethel,
Wait.
Sawmill with that.
That's,
Oh.
Sawmill is
No,
up
no,
in
no, no.
Granville.
My Jeep is the Jeep I'm
No,
driving.
I know.
Is, okay.
I know.
Oh shit!
Go to the-
Drive-thrus
go to
are
the-
very weird for you.
No, yeah, I know. Go to the one on
Impossible.
the left, and you'll be able to answer on the right.
Yeah, it's one of the old styles where you can drive up on both sides.
There's only one arch.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
hmm
Wow, I never.
But
thought
you would have to drive.
Yeah,
way
I have
the
to have
fuck
somebody
out of
with
your
me.
way
I have to
get
have
there.
somebody with
Yeah,
me.
that's-
Otherwise, I have to go inside. So
You
Yeah.
can't just like lean
They have
over.
one arch.
God, no, it's too far. I'm too fat.
Sorry, I have a
I
retarded
haven't
car.
had
I
it
can't.
forever.
I'll just go inside. Meet me inside.
I mean, well, Taco Bell though. I mean, like one of my best memories was I was with my friend Nick, and we had like $15 between us, and we just went to Taco Bell, got a bunch of tacos, and we watched a marathon of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just
Yeah.
munching on tacos the whole
Sounds
time.
awesome.
Yeah.
And that's
Do you have
all
a
it
trash
was.
bag full of burritos?
It was.
That reminds
You
me.
need to breathe.
That reminds me of when Kevin and I first started to play Magic the Gathering. I would just show up to his place. We would just go and buy a ton of food at Taco Bell, and I would get enough that would last me the entire day. We'd just play Magic and watch
boosters,
It's
yeah, watch
Always
Sunny-
Sunny in Philadelphia, and just reheat Taco Bell.
I actually
a sad
still don't
life.
know what that show is
No,
about
I
because we
wanted
were
to be
so
part
out of it that we were just watching the show go by.
You
And
didn't
like,
think
why are
you'd
we
like
still
it?
watching
How do
this?
you like the game now?
No, but I would have if like I got in the ground floor.
I'm just getting in. Join me.
God damn it, man.
No, you really could. You could join Matt right now.
Yeah.
He's learning the game right now.
I don't
Yeah.
fucking want to.
Is it because it's me?
You're being a dick.
Is that the reason?
No, it's
No.
because I don't like magic.
No.
So
Because-
why would you have liked it if there was?
Because
reheated
maybe I
Taco
would
Bell?
have. Maybe this game I bought will be the game that breaks me through on turn-based RPGs, Zimmer.
Because of reheated Taco Bell.
It's changed
Just
a lot of
maybe,
things.
maybe I will like it this time. Maybe this time I play Dragon Age Origins, I'll love it. Maybe this time it'll be great. That's why I bought it.
Well, yeah, you're just wrong. Dragon Age Origins is amazing. Yeah.
Once you get the mods that fix all the bugs and problems with the base game, like Skyrim, yeah, then it's a really good game.
Does that game have unofficial patches?
Yeah, and because dexterity doesn't scale properly with dual wielding and other
Ah.
stuff.
I'll call you.
There's a weird like
Didn't know
way.
that.
Yeah.
Unofficial patches for me can only
I
fix,
think you
bugs,
really would
but cannot change stats. This is a rule for me.
There is an SDK for it. You can do whatever you want.
Only heal.
Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah. The only thing
I'm
is,
not about to
EA,
mod that.
EA BioWare, they have a rule where if you mod their games, they own your mod in all rights.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a fuck about that.
But no, unofficial patches. As far as I know, there aren't any big
I mean-
stat changes.
okay, though.
with
Obviously,
them.
with Skyrim, I had like 4 unofficial patches going. Well, an unofficial patch for every single. It was Dawnguard had one.
Yeah, Dawnguard.
High resolution patch had one. Base game had one. Dragonborn had one. Hearthfire had one.
If Origin says that we own whatever you make
You
for it,
agree
would
a
that
little
deter you
bit?
from making something?
Yes,
A
it
little
would.
bit.
It wouldn't deter me a bit.
It
To me.
it would from the idea that they can literally just take your mod and repackage it and sell it.
Don't you
Yeah,
think
but
though
they
that-
won't do that.
Don't you
Who
think that they're
cares?
going to be like, look at this guy who made this awesome mod by
Oh.
himself,
I think that just like helps them out in terms of legal issues more so than it is just
Probably, yeah.
some
I feel like-
vicious
yeah.
way that they can just take your mod and sell it.
If it
without
wasn't,
cutting
if
you
it wasn't EA, I just
Well, yeah.
EA.
Oh, what's in the
EA.
game?
It's a-
They are EA Big is also pretty great.
But Skyrim, the only besides like the unofficial patches, the only mod I really recommend to people is better balanced magic.
I love
Because
Hellworld.
magic in that game does not scale
That's
unless you
terrible.
invest fully into enchanting.
Yeah, I know, but like I
It just does
I
not-
can't download mods that upset the basic
But what if the-
mathematics of the video
But
game.
what if the basic mathematics are already off
know
and just
they
not
suck.
good?
But
Well,
they aren't off in a way that is like
This stuff builds
broken in an unintentional way. They are just
Well,
broken
so
because the
that-
developers were
like
bad
destruction magic, basic
Oh, I
destruction
got it,
magic will
yeah.
still be good if you go enchanting and you make your spells free.
about it. Never went to enchanting because they got fucking bored of making potions.
I know you're
That's
and I mean, I
alchemy.
crafted iron daggers for days until they patched that out too.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was a bad day for everybody. I mean, I'm weird when I play RPGs, I guess.
It took me a long time to get into Skyrim. It takes me
It
a
took
long
me
time to get
about-
into RPGs.
took me about one playthrough to really get Fallout, and then I played the next one. And it was
I got
70
right into
hours.
Fallout.
Fallout 3, dude.
It's like
That
usually.
fucking game.
Oh man, I put
Like-
I got every location on the map. I just went through every.
I
aspect
never
of
went
that
to the
game.
Republic of Dave, unfortunately. And he had the best.
Republic of Dave.
He had the
What's up?
he had the best hunting rifle, and I never got that hunting rifle.
I
Never
think it was Lincoln's rifle out in the rock outside
yeah,
of
I just displayed
Megaton.
that in my home. I
Yeah.
sold the Karate Action Abe Lincoln though, and I was really mad at myself because I wanted to display these things in my house. And
You guys
like,
ever play Fallout Tactics?
I heard that was a bastard game. So
Nah, it was a cool game.
But the only problem I really have with games like Fallout and Skyrim is lately I am not a fan of a classless RPG because I feel like it takes way too long to really get your class focused to where you want to play. And I think a
Dark Souls, then.
class-based game,
Yeah.
just getting that basic archetype and mechanic built in, because like a classless game with like Skyrim, you can't have different mechanics. Like in WoW, a warrior has stance dancing,
Yeah.
warlocks have soul stones. You don't really get that in a classless
I mean, they're
setup.
not different. It's just you start with different starting stats.
What do you think, Amy?
But
It's not about instantly
I
becoming
really
that
enjoyed
class.
Yoshi's story.
I started playing KOTOR,
Okay.
I
and
saw
like,
that.
is that kind of like? I've started that game.
I never played KOTOR,
KOTOR's just
so
great.
Lame-o.
It's just really great.
I just
I never-
figure it's kind of like.
I never played Mass Effect.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Well, that's just a bad idea.
That's
Well, I mean, it's
What,
just
not
like the
play
idea
or
that
to
you're
play,
contributing,
period?
like you are
it's awesome.
committing to a series.
Amazing.
You have to play through that first game, obviously, and like you get to enjoy playing through that.
Why? So
second
the
game.
decisions in your first game can't matter in the third game?
I don't give a fuck, Matt. Like, it's not about that. It's about the fact that you need to play the first before you play the second and before you play the third.
I'd agree
It's
with
like
that.
the
I
idea
would
of
agree with
watching-
You
that.
saying this earlier today?
Yeah, but we weren't listening.
Oh, wow, Matt, good
Shot at
job.
me.
Somebody asked Matt.
Yeah.
Where's Matt? I'd watch that. What?
MVM.
What?
No, but I was saying earlier I can't play sequels before I play the first game.
I mean, you played the first Uncharted before you played Uncharted 2, and I mean,
Exactly.
obviously that's a bad way to play because Uncharted 2 is the far superior game. But didn't you feel like you gained something by playing Uncharted 1 before playing
I feel
Uncharted
like
2?
I knew Nathan Drake a lot more than
Yeah, you got a little bit more of
Yeah.
the story. And like I like that.
Yeah.
I like a little. I like a little Drake and Sully together. Get a little back and forth.
Yeah, Sully's it's like Indiana Jones and his father.
Yeah, I mean, but like Sully's fucking rocking, dude. I love Sully.
Sully's a cool guy.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you like to play the first game first,
Even if I don't
unless
like to
you
play
haven't
it.
played it. Then fuck it.
Well, I mean, it's about commitment, I guess. It's like Mass Effect. I have.
So, Mass Effect, it makes a lot more sense because it's a trilogy with an ongoing story, and I can see that in those games. But there's some games like any of the Mario games, you don't have to
Yeah,
play
I mean,
those
no, but
anymore.
I'm not
I mean,
talking about
that's
that.
those are
Obviously,
polar opposites. On
I'm
that
talking about
sense.
games with obvious and substantial continuity.
Yeah,
Like Bioshock 1 to Bioshock Infinite.
I think that's an important.
Ooh,
like, if you
yeah.
played Bioshock
Sure.
Infinite,
although
not
I
playing
would say
Bioshock
that's
1,
the exception that
Well,
proves
yeah,
the
you-
rule because you can just skip Bioshock 2 altogether.
I mean, everybody did, which is unfortunate because I think Bioshock 2.
1 was
Bioshock 2 got dumped on because 2K married.
The only problem is I have both Bioshock and Bioshock 2 for 360, and FPS games that aren't Halo are a bitch with a controller for
I
me.
just totally disagree with that. I played
And-
Far Cry 3 on my PS3 controller, and I thought that went great.
I think it's because I started playing, like, when we had our Microsoft class, started playing Counter-Strike and everything, and by that point, Halo was pretty much hard-coded into me, and that's the only shooter that I can play. But that's going to have to change because Destiny's coming out this year.
I mean, you're gonna get a PS4 for that.
I have an Xbox One. The ex-wife kept the PS4. We had both.
I was kind of wondering about that.
I kept the Xbox for Halo.
No. No.
At that point.
Wait, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
I completely
Is that where you're at
missed
right now?
what you said.
In my defense, this fucking seat is falling off
Zimmer just literally lifted up the chair.
Yeah.
Like, no, not the whole
Not-
chair.
yeah.
A cushion from the seat
You have a PlayStation 3.
In
the
the
chair. On
air.
a bar stool.
No.
above his head.
I've never owned a Sony console until the PlayStation 4.
No.
And then the
That's
wife,
what I'm saying.
I was a
Sony's my
Nintendo. I
favorite.
was a Nintendo guy, and then I got an Xbox, regular Xbox,
Well,
and then I jumped right to PC, and also got a 360 for Halo. The only reason I've ever had an Xbox was for Halo, and that was it. I do all my other gaming on PC.
That's why you got one, right?
You know, I bought maybe 4 Xboxes before I realized how
360s. I
shitty
bet.
the hardware was, and then I switched to Sony.
Wait,
I never had an
Xbox
Xbox die.
Xbox 360.
I never had an X. I don't think I've ever had an Xbox die.
I've had one
I've
PS3
had 4
die.
Xbox 360s red ring on me.
Remember that night my PS3 died, Zimmer?
Yeah.
We had a bonfire because I was supposed to be playing The Walking Dead.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
that really sucked. That night hurt me a lot. Like my PS.
Jesus.
That's the first part
Now,
of the
if
night.
they-
Right in my face.
If they get the PS1 and PS2 backwards compatibility onto the PS4, I'll probably get the
Fucking
PS4.
dick. Does the Xbox One have Xbox 360 backwards compatibility? No.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, does it? Because backwards compatibility is a fucking non-issue.
Oh,
Maybe for the last gen, but for like
That's
PS2 and PS1 games.
And they're gonna get that to you with Gaikai. And you have a way better fucking...
Gaikai?
Yeah, it's a streaming service.
With my internet? No.
Uh,
No. Not with my internet, not
you're
streaming.
real.
Maybe at like 240p I could stream the game, but not
And, I
anything
mean, you
beyond
can't play with Shadow of the Colossus in that resolution.
that. No, there's no way.
I mean, obviously
Yeah.
not. You need that. It's 720p, or
Yeah.
you just don't need it at all.
Yeah, I need games at least 720. I play most at 1080. 'Cause that's all
I
how my
gotta
monitor
bump it
goes.
down to 720. That's fine with me. Far Cry 3 was great in 720.
I love Far Cry 3.
It was a really good game.
I did.
Maybe
I
like-
used the bow and arrow through the entire game.
Yeah, obviously use the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Bow and
I
arrow,
love
and
the game.
machete, and like
Yeah.
throwing daggers. and-
Oh, I loved when they introduced the patch that let you reset all the outposts, and you could go back and retake the outposts.
I'm
Oh,
gonna do that.
that was
never
the best
finished
part
it.
of the game.
I never finished
never
the goddamn
finished it?
game. I got to torture my brother, and I was like, I got
Guys,
bored.
you know we haven't had one viewer all night
Yeah,
long.
because this podcast is dog shit.
I didn't put up a video
back
or
to it.
anything.
That's probably why, because Matt didn't do something.
Yeah.
We don't have Kel.
Fuck Kel.
I liked Kel.
I did too.
There is Key and Peele, the college football names. That was fucking funny.
There's 2
Try
of
to
those.
pop. We'll do that
They
again.
made 2 of them.
Yep.
Uh.
There's a second one that's even funnier than the first.
The one I watched ended with the white guy saying, Dan Smith.
At the end, yeah.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. They're funny guys.
Funny guys. Should we just end it?
I think that
Alright.
might be a good idea.
This is
I
probably
think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, you-
this is the good fizzling out point.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the death knell of the Beerdcast.
Mm-mm.
Are we gonna get any?
That's gonna really
car
hurt somebody.
salesmen?
I can't do it. It's foaming out.
Not this week.
Nah, man. I mean,
No,
What is
no,
it you
no,
have?
you don't. No,
That
that's
was so
something that
funny
if we
last
get
week.
too much of it, it's just going to kill it because that's something that's obviously going to take time and preparation. If you're forced to do it every week, it's just going to
Oh,
lose its
that
luster.
looks like it hurts.
man, I don't know.
Oh,
fuck you're talking
Ew,
about.
oh, look at it. John, look at it. John, look at his finger. Oh. Oh. it looks...
I can make that
Amy,
noise
why are you
with
getting so excited?
with Chelsea's
No, it looks
vagina.
really gross.
Oh wow. That's
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Thanks for listening,
Yeah.
everyone.
Vaginas.
Really airtight.
Like a fist bump
You guys
there.
really want to
They're
end
tight.
Dude, we'll at least restart it.
We've already been going for 90 minutes.
And his dog shit
No.
is pretty bad.
I'm planning on getting food after this.
I'm planning
All that talk about food got me hungry. I'm too fat for this cast.
That's not it, Amy.
That's it.
There it is. You
You
nailed it.
got it.
Queefed in my
Exactly.
Let me
face,
see your
you
finger.
dick.
Let me see that thing. What is
Right
that?
in my
Let me see
face.
that little thing. Alright, hang on, ready?
I hate farts, and you did right in my face.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right,
It's
yeah.
really tough.
Let's go ahead and do a sign off.
Okay.
You know what? Zimmer's post. Guess who was not part of the Beerdcast this
Was it?
week?
Was it you?
It was me.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Aw.
out of it.
I'll tag you in
Bye.
the comments.
Probably shouldn't.
All right, let's do our fucking sign offs. Holy shit.
I
Let's
survived
go on for a little
this
bit
time.
more. I think there's still more to life in
This
this.
is my sign off. Fuck you, Matt. End it.
Oh man.
So
Oh,
we
that's not
got
very nice.
so
Which
hateful.
Matt?
That was.
We got
me,
two.
me,
Pick
me.
I'm gonna say both.
You were looking
Yeah.
at me.
both.
Both?
Yeah, I'll probably say both.
You're
Oh,
being-
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Wow, you haven't spoken up in a few.
Wait, no.
little
No,
John's
no,
at
no,
that
no.
drunk where he's kind of just like
John just
kind of
woke up.
taking everything in.
John just woke up from a half-hour nap.
No, it's
John's
just,
so upset.
No.
God damn it. It's really important to stress. We should probably have 4 people on these fucking shows
Why?
because 7 is obviously dumb. Like,
You're
nothing.
just mad because you can't get a word in edgewise.
Because you guys keep fucking.
Well, if you
talking.
would get to the point, like you,
I'm
Edgewise
sorry.
is
I
a
want to
weird
be
phrase.
funny during a podcast, but
I
we're
love
supposed to be.
everything I say. That's what you pick up on. Yeah.
What is
See,
it?
this is what I'm talking about. What kind of clever clip do you have on the side today, Matt? You got something funny
you're
to
being
say
a
for the
dick.
whole entire crowd? No, you don't. You got to say it to Kevin. God damn assholes! This was supposed to be something. This is my way out of here. This was my way to talk myself to fame, and you fuckers are all ruining it. This was,
Yeah,
This is
don't point
good.
at me. Sorry I had
Oh.
this idea in the first place.
you know what? Zimmer's fine. Zimmer did all the work. Zimmer, you and
He
I.
does babysit.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. She can't shut the fuck up for a minute. She gotta make her point. Let's look at her. She's making her funny finger noise
She is
with her
prettier
beer
than
bottle.
you. I'm not gonna
And
lie.
Matt's
Wait a
got
minute,
something
wait a
to say to
minute,
defend
no.
somebody. And Amy's right back on track after Matt saying, "Oh, I got something to say to something that Matt had to say."
Curry.
God, this is about me.
You're
you guys.
so sexy right now.
Curry.
God, it's about me.
You're joking, right?
No.
Yes,
no.
he is. Okay, okay.
I think we need to stop before we get into a huge.
He
No,
only,
Curry-
he's only
Curry's joking. I could
let's keep
tell.
going.
No,
Curry
keep
was
going.
joking.
he's actually thinking these things, but he manages to come up with ways to make them comical.
Because I sit here for like the majority of the podcast and just laugh about half the shit we say. I try not to interrupt. I make a conscious effort not to interrupt your thoughts.
Sometimes
And
you don't
what
do
you
a
were
great
saying.
job. So I'm saying. I don't mean to be mean
All right,
about
Amy,
it.
say goodnight. Amy, say goodbye.
I can't. I cannot
All right,
say goodnight.
Kevin,
Good night.
Curry.
No, you can't just.
Not how you get to
No,
Hollywood.
you can't just end
See?
on this.
All right.
Hello.
And
Fucking ridiculous in here.
a good night from myself, Matt,
See you later.
special guest Matt.
Special guest Matt signing off.
It's so official.
Fuck cares.